Yeah, there's a lot of things you can't have when you work for some of these corporations. Although my leg doubles as a coffee maker, so that's pretty good. I like that one.
Does that hurt though?
Sometimes it depends on when you put the nozzle.
Pay attention, creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me. He'll fight for America.
Hip, Poopy Square.
The Playable Characters Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to level 193 of Playable Characters Podcast. This is Brian McGinnis. As always, for 193 episodes straight, guys, you've had me, and I'm very sorry about that. We are here. It's Christmas this week. Hope you guys are all getting PS5s, and some of you naughty boys and girls getting Xboxes. Oh, they're so available. I almost got an Xbox the other day, people, just because it was just there online. Like, please, somebody buy me. I almost got the Series S just for the fuck of it, but I didn't because I'm still enjoying my PS5 and my Stadia. I said it. Hey, follow us at Playable Podcast on everything, and we're gonna finish the year with 2 pretty awesome episodes. I hope the rest of this year. You know what I mean, guys? And then I'm going to take about 6 months off. I'm just kidding. We're going to get to 200. We're almost there. God damn it. 6 weeks to go. It's going to be great. So, hey, guys, today's episode, it's about a very rare, obscure game. You may have heard about it called Cyberpunk. Oh, my God. The controversy of all controversies. I have the game on Stadia. It's fine. I'm playing it. It's okay. It's not GTA. People think it is. It's okay, though. And it's very interesting. There's 6 million things to do at any given moment, which is too overwhelming for me. But today we have somebody from the game to help us with, I guess, kind of tell us what's going on in Night City. I actually don't know his name. Let's bring him in. Sir, how are you today?
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Thank
Definitely.
you.
What should I call you, by the way?
Yeah, my name is Joey Metal Dick. That's what they call me. But in the workplace, I go by Joseph. You know, things are changing, so that's all I gotta know.
You're like Joseph Metal Dick?
Yeah, Joseph Metal Dick. To be accurate. It's in the workplace, they're like the email system's weird. So like Mr. Metal Dick, how are you? It's life is getting a little weird for me, but I gotta change my name or something. I like it though.
It's a cool name. I mean, if I had Brian Metal Dick, I think it'd be kind of cool. Give me some clout in the streets.
Exactly. That's the thing, when you want to tell people who you're dealing with. So if you had a name like Smith, no one's gonna take you seriously. You really gotta punch it.
Seriously. Now, yeah. Did you choose? Hold on. Did you choose a name? I mean, I assume your parents don't give you a name. Joey Metal Dick, right?
No. See, what happens is when you join the gangs, there's a bunch of gangs in Night City.
So many gangs. Why are there so many gangs?
Because that's how society is. The more gangs, the better for some people. I don't know. I got into Maelstrom. As you can tell, the 8 eyes should have given it away.
I can see you, and you have an abnormal number of eyeballs compared to most. I want to be offensive, quote unquote, normal human beings.
I get it. It's one of those things. I know it's wrong and it's weird to some people, but I don't hold it against them. But being a part of Maelstrom, it's not. But I do have to say, I had to drop a disclaimer real quick before we talk more about life. Here is that any opinion that is stated on this show does not represent the company that I represent. I don't. It has nothing to do with the Osaka Corporation. So I got to put that out there so I don't get in trouble. You understand? I
mean, they're probably listening to you they listen to everybody all the time. I guess
constantly.
Yeah. So
I go home, they're listening to me. It's
the 8 eyeballs. Did you go to a rip doctor and put in 8 eyeballs, or did you just I assume it's beneficial? Can you see better than the average person?
It's I could see a little bit wider. That's kind of I see wider, and it just looks intimidating to some people. And the Ripper Doc did it for us. He kind of, these guys are weird. I'm not gonna lie. I love them all, but it's that's a part of my past now. I gotta get over it.
When were you like, I'm sick of 2 eyes? Now, did you go to 3 or 4, or did you say, I'll take 6 more right now, Doc? Did you get to all 8 at once? Or people get like 1 tattoo or 1 piercing. Eventually they're covered. Was it kind of like that?
Well, it's kind of like different models. They're like, oh, do you like the 8i model or do you want the 10i? I was like, I don't need 10. Like 8, I'm fine with.
Who needs 10? 10 is overkill.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. Wait, so they they take your original head off and put an 8i head on?
No,
how it works?
No, see, like if you look, let me turn the head to the side, and you can see this really weird cutout right there. It's like, they just kind of, they sometimes they knock you out, sometimes they don't, depending. And then they just kind of take it off and then boop, put another one on.
Just like that. Look at that. I had LASIK. I had LASIK done a while ago, and it only took 30 seconds. So same thing.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just a lot longer and sometimes more painful. Depends on who you are.
Yeah, I got you. So what's life like in Night City now? And like, why do they call it Night City when there's clearly daytime?
It's to make it sound a little bit like the 1980s. I feel, it's like Night City. It's cool. It's interesting. It's bad. Yeah. But it's just when it gets really dark, it's super dark. I guess I don't know.
I got a lot of smog.
It's dark. It's darker than most cities.
Okay, I hear you. Sure. So you got the 8 eyeballs, very cool. What other enhancements do you have? Do you have hacks? Can you blow up somebody else's eyeballs? Can you see inside security cameras? Like, what are some? I know sometimes in Cyberpunk the game, which I played, you can do shit like that.
Yeah. I had the camera thing for a little while, and then like security was like, you can't have that. So I was like, okay, I guess. I had the ping one, so I could see other people who were surrounding me, and they're like, you can't have that either.
Oh my god, just keep taking it away, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can't have when you work for some of these corporations. Although my leg doubles as a coffee maker, so that's pretty good. I like that one.
Does that hurt though?
Sometimes it depends on when you put the nozzle, But with the metal dick and all, it's not a big problem.
Is there a benefit to the metal dick? Do women or men like it? I don't know I guess it seems cool, but like, what other benefits would a metal dick provide?
I mean, there is the intimidation factor, that I do have ample control over it now. But when I was first using it, it was like Spider-Man trying to use his abilities, go through training and whatnot. But it's interesting in the clubs, especially since there's a pants situation going on in Night City. Did you hear about this?
Well, I often take off my character's pants and just let him walk around freeballing it all day.
Yeah, so there's that. People just walking around pantsless, and then you got people. They got people just straight up hanging dong. So I got to show them what's up. I mean, back in the gang days, it was like it was a sense of pride for me. Like I ruled over these other people.
Sure.
And they respected me. But now in the corporate world, it's not like that anymore.
No, it's useless. You want? I guess they don't want like a real dick to show, hey, I didn't buy this. I was born with this. Is that kind of the kind of situation?
I mean, yeah, kind of like my manager, Dave, he kind of oversees this accounting department that I'm in. And he's kind of like, don't let me show you my real dick. And I'm like, whoa.
I think it's harassment.
I mean, the harassment laws are odd. I know there's back in let's say 2020, there was a whole situation where everyone in New York State had to all take the state at the same time. But in Night City, there's no rules. There's no rules.
If my manager at Olive Garden back in the day said, "Don't let me show you my real dick," I would have called HR immediately, I think. So, wait, you said his name is Dave. Does Dave have a FUD last name as well? Or is he just?
He's just Dave. I mean, he's one of the regular guys, but I mean, my boys back at the club, we got 12-eyed Jack.
He has 12 eyes, I guess.
He went for the extra. Extra eyes, and he says it's better. I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all.
He can see very wide, I guess, right?
Yeah, he says he's got like a whole 180-degree viewpoint.
I feel like that would be somewhat startling at all times to be able to see forwards and backwards, like on the side. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, it's just like I just wonder what his peripheral vision's like now too, since it's like big. I can't sneak up on him though. That's a funny thing. No tickle attacks or anything. It's crazy.
Is that what you guys do? Tickle attacks?
That's how you initiate yourselves into the Maelstrom Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what we did. People are like, you gotta go out and kill someone. Nah, it's just you gotta withstand like 5 minutes of tickling.
Oh wow. Well, I could do that. Maybe.
It's a lot harder. It's a lot. Harder.
I get to the 5 minutes. Yeah,
5 full minutes.
It's a lot. Okay, so you got 12-eyed Jack.
Yeah,
right?
we got we got another guy, Anthony Whiteclaw. He's got a metal arm similar to like the Johnny Silverhand guy, except he also drinks a lot of White Claws. Like those drinks are still around.
Are they in 2077?
Yeah.
I thought it was a flash in the pan. No, it's still going.
No, they're still going. They're actually making real alcohol now, which is weird.
Okay. Now you mentioned Johnny Silverhand. He's like one of the main guys in the game. Did you know him? I know he's like
yeah. He's 50 years ago. He was a big rocker. He was a band Samurai. It was pretty rockin' band. The most generic shit ever that you heard in your life.
Right.
Like you heard one band, you heard the rest of them. It's all the same crap. But he was a good guy.
Yeah. Okay. Guy. He seemed like a dick in a way.
Oh shit! I should have said he was a good guy. He was a dick. Yes, don't get me wrong. He tried to blow up the Osaka Corporation. Yeah. So I can't say he was a good guy, but you know.
I hear
if you watch my third eye blink, you get the hint.
Oh, I see. I wasn't sure which one. There you go. Now, did he start the trend of naming yourself like with these cool names like Silverhand or Metal Dick?
It's the naming situation just kind of happens. Like we had this one guy. He had a small arm. We called him Baby Arms.
Right.
Exactly. It just kind of happens. We saw Johnny Silverhand and we were like, hey, it's Johnny. Just got a silver hand. And then just it came up that way.
It's that easy, huh? Okay. And it kind of stuck?
Yeah. That's how it works with these places, It's the future. We're not very creative.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going on. It seems like a lot of cool technology and stuff. I don't know. Flying cars must be fun and shit like that. Are there flying cars in Night City?
I mean, in the rendition of the game, no. But I mean, the cops got them,
Figures.
Well, that's because everyone who's driving these flying cars, they'll be on E, and I'm like, you shouldn't be driving when you have E on a flying car. No. And everyone's like, oh, I know my car. I know what's up. So
it's like a regular old Honda or something.
Yeah. And then you just have all the people who, the occasionally there's a glitch. Yeah. Occasionally.
Every 10 seconds.
Yeah. And then something happens. I mean, honestly, we don't even need real flying cars because the regular cars bounce up like 300 feet. So,
do you experience the glitches in your real life as well? That's crazy.
Everything you see in the game happens in real year. Everything.
That's terrifying, I would imagine.
Oh, you guys see when the people disappear sometimes. You turn your head and you turn around, they're gone. That's why the other guy, that's why he's got the 180 vision. He needs to see everything.
Ah, okay, there you go. So he knows what's going on.
That's what he says. I don't believe him, but that's what he says.
Yeah. So you hold on. You mentioned Dave, your manager. What do you do now? You're not. Are you still in the gang, or what else do you do?
Nah, I left the gang years ago. Now I'm a life insurance salesman. So
really? Yeah. Okay, that's probably pretty important.
It is. I mean, do you have life insurance? Do you have?
You know what? I don't think we do actually.
Okay, well, we offer a plan. We have a gold plan. It covers 90% of the bills for you. I don't think you want to hear it now, but we could talk about it later.
We'll talk off air. And I'll see. Yeah. Now I could have like Joey Metal Dick insurance.
It's from the Osaka Corporation, which I guess the time period that you're in, it doesn't exist yet. But get in on the ground floor. Get in on the ground floor.
Should I buy stock in Osaka?
You should.
Day one. Okay. Yeah, they seem to be kind of controlling everything.
I see. There's a company, Disney and Amazon. Yeah,
Yeah, they're big.
They're gonna crash pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna get real bad.
No one saw that coming.
A lot of controversy. Yeah. It's gonna turn into the Osaka world. That's you're gonna own the theme parks, and they're gonna, Amazon. It's kind of hilarious what happens to them, but I want to leave the suspense up to you guys when you see what happens.
Can you give us a taste? Does Jeff Bezos get like a metal arm or something?
Actually, he tries to do the metal dick thing first, and then it fails, and it takes over his mind. It's insane. And then he starts selling his company as through the Amazon service, and someone bought it for $3.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that was a glitch. Yeah, you don't want to be the first person to get the metal dick. You want that to be a proven service.
No, and then Facebook literally became a thing for faces. So that was interesting.
Oh, there you go. See, it's
Yeah.
all coming full circle now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now with your metal dick, if we can stay on that for another second here.
Yeah.
Did you get a big one? Did you get a small one? Is it hard to, is it just, I mean, is it hard? Like,
It's interchangeable. Depending on how I'm feeling for the day, sometimes I just don't have one on because it just, I kind of want to, fit into some good pants,
it just gets in the way, man. It just gets in the way.
Sometimes it really does sometimes. So, it's nice to have that liberty,
Sure.
to experience that freedom.
Now, what did you do in your gang? What was your role? Were you an enforcer? Were you just like, did you go steal stuff? What did you and your boys do?
We stole stuff. We did whatever the big boss wanted. We would steal things. Occasionally murder, but I mean that's behind me. I've already paid my price on that one. I'm allowed to say that now.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I mean, honestly, who hasn't killed someone in this city? Like, come on.
Is it it seems like even the cops are just like, can you go kill that guy for me? I'll give you 50 eddies.
Listen, the cops themselves are strange because the second they want you to kill whoever, but the second you do something wrong, they're right there behind you all the time.
I had a mission that said, go talk to this cop. I walked down the steps. I talked to the cop and he said, get out of my face, buddy. And I kept trying to push the button to talk to him and he shot me.
That sounds about right.
Just like
I see things haven't changed. They're keeping stuff real from the 2020s. So.
Yeah, I was like, it was the mission. Like, geez, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you're not supposed to talk to him. That's why there was a double.
Okay.
It's a trick question.
It was a trick mission, I guess. Yeah. The one thing I really I thought was kind of cool was brain dancing. Have you got into that where you have like a virtual? Is it? I mean, I guess it's mostly used for like jerking off. It seems like, but it could be used for other things.
Yeah. I mean, we've used it to see into the past.
Yeah.
We watched movies on that. Like, I don't. We get some movies illegally. Like we wanted to see Tenet. We got our eyes on that one.
You don't even have that yet in 2077.
Nolan was a big dick, and we were able to finally see that, because he was like theaters only. So
is it worth it? Is it good?
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
That's the worst part. We had to jump through hoops. It was only okay. It's terrible.
I hear. Yeah, I mean, I it seems like you'd use it just for sexual pleasure. Most people, I guess.
I mean that, and sometimes like when you have a dream that you won a conversation, or an argument. Yeah, that some people just use it for that.
Okay, there you go. That'll help. Yeah. What's your favorite like hack? I mentioned like the ping thing before. I don't understand the ping, by the way. I don't understand what that. Yeah.
So everyone's connected to a network. It's like everyone's a Wi-Fi hotspot,
Okay.
And the ping will tell you, hack into that hotspot, tell you everyone that's around that's connected to that hotspot. So it's cool to know when Dave is going to come around the corner and hit you with some reports that weren't completed,
or a tickle,
or the tickling. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can prepare yourself for that.
Okay. So you can't make someone's eyeballs explode or something like. They're optics.
There are things you can do and places you can go to get these things. I mean, unfortunately, with the metal dick, some people have used a hack to make it fall off sometimes. It's embarrassing.
That's not fair.
It goes right down the pants leg, and then you get that weird feeling. Gotta try to shake it out.
Just clang.
It's very hard. It's very, very, very hard and difficult to deal with sometimes. But when you're yelling at someone and then your dick just falls off, it's not great.
I would imagine that's rough.
Deflates the whole situation.
That hasn't happened to me, but not yet. Hopefully, yeah. So when do all these cool things start happening? Because we're only 50 years behind you here. But when do all these cool, like, when can I get in on this? Am I going to be dead before this happens, or what?
I mean, you got about 20 more years. Elon Musk is the guy who started. Maybe we'll figure it out. But Elon Musk is the guy that he starts out with some weird stuff. He does the weird eye thing. Mm-hmm. He's got that going on. And then after the eyes, he does this thing with the hand. Yeah, where he puts the chip to your car in the hand.
What is that?
Self-driving. Oh, so like like some people have chips in them that'll call their car, and the car will come around automatically. Yes. Yeah. So he started doing that with chips in the hand, and he can just open up the car door and drive his car. He doesn't need a key or a dongle.
What if the fucking dongles are still a thing in 2077? I can't believe
we've never gone beyond USB. Everything's USB. That's how it works.
It's universal. I get it. Why are people always leaving their car just miles from them? I don't understand that. Like, I've never been away from my car for such a long distance that I needed it. Like how did I get there in the first place? Probably in my car.
I mean, yeah, in Night City, it's interesting because at times it seems like there's only 30 cars ever made. So it's you'll walk around, you'll be like, that's my car right there.
I'm always getting messages from some guy to buy another car. I'm like, bro, how many cars do you think I need? I have one. Yeah. I'm fine. And plus, I can barely drive it anyway. Is everything made of ice in Night City? Why is it so hard to drive?
I mean, if it depends. It all depends. It depends on the car. That's what it is. Okay. You get the car does matter, because I saw this one guy driving around in like a little micro machine car, and that doesn't do the trick. I jacked it from the guy. I was driving around in it. It's all right. There's this other car. It's got 4 front wheels, which is awesome.
Like a Batmobile, kind of like the new Batmobile.
Yeah, it's got like 4 front wheels, 2 back wheels. But whenever you get the tires changed, you got to tell the guy to rotate the tires. He doesn't know which ones.
No, that's a whole extra. Yeah, come on,
you got to pay him extra to figure out stuff. It's I'm spending $600 on tires, and the low ones, the good ones.
I saw one nice car. That's all, but I keep going back to my old car. I don't know. My problem is why there's so many things to do in Night City. It makes New York City look like rural Des Moines. There's so many things going on.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. In Night City, you got the gang stuff, and you got gang night that happens every once in a while.
Right.
Where all the gangs come together. They we all talk and hang out for a little bit, and then someone shoots each other, and then a party breaks out.
It's always one violent person to ruin all the gang nights, huh?
Yeah, that's supposed to be fun times so we can party and hang out and play skee ball and stuff. But they decide to go on their own and do their own thing. But yeah, there's tons of things to do in Night City if you want to, find a cyber psycho. That's great for the kids.
Who's
great
that?
For the kids.
What's a cyber?
So like one of the things I did was I was peddling drugs for a while. They call it glitter, which is different than your glitter.
Sure.
But it's very addictive. So people will take too much and they go crazy. This messes with the cybernetics, and then you gotta put them down.
Just right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's no other way around it. You just got to put them down.
What are you mentioned glitter. How did money come to be called eddies? Is Eddie money like worshipped 50 years in the future?
Oh, absolutely. That's where it came from. I mean, some people will be like, oh, it's Europe. Like, oh, it's because the American economy crashed and now we have to base ourselves off of Europe, which is like a thing, but it's because of the great musician Eddie Money.
I didn't know that.
His influence over the 80s feel of this whole place. It's 2077. We're excited for 2080. I'm telling you,
it's 100 years. He was born 100 years too soon, I guess. Huh?
He really was. He would have loved everything he saw in Night City.
Do they have? So far from my how long I've been in the game, they haven't explained why it's called eddies yet versus money or dollars. So.
It's slang. It's supposed. Some people say it's slang for the European dollar or something because
okay, ED.
Yeah. So eddies, EDs.
You don't have ED with your erectile dysfunction. You got a metal dick.
Yeah. Actually, I do have to sanitize it though sometimes. It depends on what happens.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You got to keep it clean, of course.
Exactly.
Is it like Colossus? I'm picturing. I don't want to see it unless you want to show me, but
it's like that. It's different styles. That's the thing. It's different styles, a different flavor for every day. How it depends on how I'm feeling.
Oh, so you can customize it. That's nice.
Yeah. There's if you ever go to Jig Street, there's a store. And you can just Jig Street. Yes, there's a store and it's got a whole display of them, whole cases.
Is that like Canal Street? Is that like in the city?
Yeah.
They have everything.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. Like that. Are you married? Do you have a wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yes. I got a lovely wife. She's got 2 eyes. She accepts me for who I am.
Yeah. Does she have any enhancements? What does she have a fun name also?
Her name is Judy.
Judy Metal Dick?
No, she didn't want to take my name for obvious reasons.
Well, obviously, yeah, her parents might be not cool with
she
that.
took Metal Vag, so I mean, there's that.
Does that work?
It works. I mean, sparks fly sometimes, literally and figuratively. But
Hey, that's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's good. And what does she do? And was she involved in the gang scene also, or no?
I mean, nah. What happened was with her, she took too much of the glitter, and I saw her in the street, and I was like, she was asking me for money, and I was like, I don't have any, but I got some food. And then we went down to Jig Street.
Yeah.
And things got cleaned up. We had some good times. And I was like, I'll call you tomorrow. We never had to exchange numbers. That's the thing in Night City. You never exchange numbers with people. You just you hack them. That's what you do.
Okay. Jeez. I guess hey, if whatever works in the future.
Yeah. And we just hit it off after a couple of dates going out and whatnot.
Yeah. You don't see many children in Night City in 2077.
Yeah, I mean, we got the one kid, but he's got spider legs. It's weird. He wanted them. He got him for Christmas last year. He's enjoying them.
I don't think I met him. So you have a kid. Yeah. I haven't seen many kids in the game just walking around like families. It just seems like a bunch of crackheads walking around the street ready to start a fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, but there's a couple of kids here or there.
Okay, that's good.
But my spider kid, he's all right. He's putting holes in the goddamn drywall, but I mean it's fine.
I mean, wait. So your kid is a spider kid, and he has multiple legs.
Yeah, he went from the torso down, which is what I would not have done. That he's gonna regret that when he's older. But he got 6 to 8 legs.
6 to 8. Well, you don't know.
I mean, he changes them because he can change some of out for weaponry and stuff. We didn't tell him about that part yet, but mostly. When he gets into the bed, we got to take off like 2 of the back legs so he can rest. And, I notice it keeps him from coming into the room and asking for water every night. So,
a spider kid. That was the last type of kid I would want. Was a spider kid.
He wanted it for Christmas. I got my bonus and everything was looking good, so I got it for him.
Well, tell Dave it's his fault. You have a spider kid now.
I'm gonna punch Dave in the face when I see him. I'll tell you that right now.
Can you punch a boss in the face?
I mean, not really, but I don't. I understand that if I punch him in the face, things gonna happen. I'm gonna have to go back to the gang, and I don't want to do that.
What do you find life is easier now at the insurance firm versus gang life?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got a steady paycheck. I got benefits. I get a retirement fund when I'm done. I didn't really get a retirement fund because I'll be honest, most of these guys dead before they're 30.
Right. Yeah. I guess you're smart to get out. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's a different world. People treat me differently because of the eyes and the metal dick. But it's fine otherwise. I make do.
Can you go back to 2 eyes if you wanted to? Like, can you just put some over your forehead to cover those extra eyes?
I mean, I tried once, and it looked like a weird skin bag, and I couldn't do it.
Skin bag. Okay.
Yeah, I can't say it's skin bag. That's the guy who does my work. Skin bag. But
Dr. Skin Bag.
Yeah. It was. He's a great guy. He tells a good joke every once in a while. It
sounds good. Wow. Yeah. So you have all these things. You have ripper doctors, right? You got runners. You got fixers. I feel like everybody has like a role to play in Night City.
Yeah.
At some point. Yeah.
Yeah, there's mercenaries,
Right.
What happens is the second you get into the city lines, they give you a ticket and say, this is what you are.
Oh,
and you have to do it.
It's like Ellis Island all over again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And that's if you're an outsider. If you were born in the city, the third day, the doctors come by and the kid and they're like, all right, when he grows up, he's going to be this. And they hand him a ticket. They take a hat. They got a hat. And inside the hat's a bunch of pieces of paper. They pull one from the hat, and that's what the kid is.
Really?
When they grow up, yeah.
That would make things much easier, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I was told, like a gang member, and I kind of grew up, and I decided to go against the grind. I went against, and it's better.
Tell you what, I wouldn't be doing a podcast at 40 if that was my role. If that was my destiny, to pick the name out of a hat.
You'd be surprised with half the people that what they get. Like. Yeah. It's like there's the strippers and stuff. I mean that's a weird situation sometimes.
What are they called?
What's up?
Dolls, right? They call them dolls.
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's weird.
I accidentally, not accidentally. I mean, it doesn't matter. I chose the guy doll that in that one scene by accident because it was like between Angel and Sky, and I chose Angel thinking it was the girl, but it wasn't. So
that's a common mistake.
Me and him had a nice chat.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Sky once, and she's nice. She's a literal doll. So
yeah, don't take it too serious, you know.
She got very existential, though. It's made me really think about the universe.
Yeah, so did Angel. It was a good chat, you know. He laid down, he put his hand on my inner thigh, and we just chatted like bros.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta bro it out.
Yeah, he might be dead now. That place was raided, and everybody got shot, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
that happened. You know, that's what happens. You know, like under new management signs, it's just that's how it happens. You know,
all day, yeah.
all day. Like place gets shut up. It's gonna be something else. What's it gonna be?
Now, in these gangs, it seems like every time you go on like a little side quest and you're trying to kill people and steal their loot, why do they just keep it out in the open in like a very obvious chest or locker? You could just like kill them and take whatever they're hiding, whether it's a gun or new loot or something like that. It seems like they should find a different place to hide it.
I mean, yeah, but then we have the other issue of like, where did people get the guns from? You know,
Mm-hmm.
You know that's yeah. How are you supposed to find them if we hide them good?
It's a catch-22, I guess. Huh?
What bothers me sometimes, though, it's like the other gangs, they have a really good weapon in a box, and they won't use it.
It's just there, right?
It's just there.
And then I kill them and take it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not smart. Some of these guys aren't smart. No, that's, I mean, once again, that's why they're gangs, right? That's why I'm going into the insurance agency.
I got you. So you had a good head on your shoulders. You were just doing the gang thing to make ends meet, and then you realize there's more for me out there.
Yeah. The whole paper thing, and I jump through hoops to make sure I could be a top-notch insurance salesman. So
are you top of your firm?
I mean, if for me, yeah, but if you ask Dave, he's like, you gotta do better.
Really, fucking Dave. It's always a Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I guess you can't get kneed in the balls, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too often that'll happen. You're more than likely to get blown up by an accidental grenade than get kicked in the balls.
Yeah, because if it were you, it wouldn't even hurt because metal.
I mean, for me, yeah, but I'm talking anyone.
Right, sure.
Spare grenades all over the place. I don't know where they come from.
That's not cool. Yeah. Hold on. Did you do you have balls too?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Different sets.
I would have said no to the balls. Is that an option? Yeah. Is that an option?
I mean, some people rock them without.
Yeah,
just a smile.
Talk about getting in the way.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it comes as a whole unit. That's what it is.
No pun intended. Yeah.
It's a whole unit, so you just kind of clips in. Sometimes you can go without the ball. Sometimes you can.
I hear you.
No, who am I to to judge anyone based on their ball preference?
What were some of the coolest other? You said you mentioned your 12-eyed Jack and the other guy names. Was there any? Did you ever see anybody like really like? Oh, that's a good idea. I should have put a tire on my fucking head or something like that. Ever in the past, or was it like any really cool enhancements that you've seen out there?
There's some of these guys that got blades in their arms. That's really cool.
That look like Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. They're called Mantis blades. They're really cool. And cool. This one guy, he got like lasers on them. So it's like a laser blade.
Now we're talking. Does he have a name? Does he have a name, that guy?
Laser blade. I told you the names are really obvious. There's no deeper meaning in them.
And if there's more people who have that, he got it first. Laser blade got that name first. That's smart of him.
Don't confuse him with Razor Blade, because that guy has the same thing but without the lasers.
He has razors.
Yes.
Like a little electric razors, or like what you shave your beard with?
It's like the Mantis blades, but it's got the Gillette like 3 to 5 different blades on them.
Gotcha. Are they big or little tiny ones like for your head?
Oh, he gave me a nice shave with the little blades. Yeah, but sometimes when it's business time, he'll be like, "I gotta pull out the big blades."
Oh, he has big razors.
Okay. He has big razors. He's got other razors. It depends on what's happening. Of course, scenario. If someone's trying to blow up his business, of course he's gonna, pull out the big blades.
So razor blade and laser blade.
Yeah, 2 different guys. So
okay, is there a blazer blade who just wears like a nice coat? all the
Oh
time?
yeah, he is. Yeah, there's a guy called Blazer Blade.
Oh, I like it. Oh man, I kind of want to. I don't know what my thing would be. I think the lasers would be cool if I was in this world. I think I would want the lasers. Somewhere.
Lasers are cool. Lasers are really cool. I mean, there's some people rocking handguns, machine guns, light machine guns, heavy machine guns, sniper rifles.
That's too violent. I think I'd go with lasers.
There's a laser katana.
Fucking now yes, Jesus Christ!
You can find one of those somewhere. There's some people that walk around with dildos as weapons. You know, it is what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Dildo blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a blade; it's a blunt object, but it's it does the job. If you look to beat someone and like demasculine them, that's a good weapon.
Yeah, call in Dildo Baggins. He'll take care of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy who came up with it.
Is Dildo Baggins?
Yeah, you kind of had a fight with the Tolkien family over the name, but he won ultimately.
Of course, I feel like anybody can sue anybody, and nobody wins anything in Night City. It's a free for all.
It is a free for all.
Wow, that is. I've learned a ton. That's amazing. The life you live right now. Anything else you want to tell us? We got to go soon. Anything else on your mind? Anything else you want to maybe even warn us since you're from the future?
Oh yes. There's gonna be these monoliths that you'll find.
We already
Don't
have
touch
those.
them. You already found them? They
went away already.
It's too late then. It's too late.
You already forgot about it.
You weren't supposed to find it for like 5 more years.
10 terrible things have happened since then, so you already forgot about the monoliths.
Wait, which year is this?
I'm in 2020, almost 2021.
Oh boy! If you thought 2020 was bad, wait till 2021.
We're all gonna die, aren't we?
That Joe Biden character, though, he's a hoot.
I hope so. God willing, we hope he is. Hey, do you want to play a quick game with me before we go?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna put on my professional voice though. The one I use when I call high end clients.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun for this one. So we're gonna play Wed, Bed, Dead. All right, Joey. So the point of this game, I'm gonna be 3 video game characters. Tell me who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead. Sound good?
Oh, yeah, sound good.
That's your professional voice. Sounds the same.
I'll save it for later.
Okay.
Let's. I got it out of this one. Let's go.
I'm going to show you the pictures too on the screen. So the first one, again, this is all random before the show. Beep, bop, boop. The first one from a boy and his blob. Not the boy, it's the blob as a ladder. So that is the option here. He's a little blob, but if you give him a jelly bean, he turns into an actual ladder. And you could wed that, bed that, or dead that. Keep that in mind. This next one of the most popular Shaolin monks ever from Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang. So Liu Kang is your stereotypical ninja man, right? He's got his cool pants. He's got his Karate Kid handkerchief on his head, bandana, ripped to shreds. Liu Kang got the best flying kick in the game. Can turn into a dragon, which is awesome. Very good fighter, and he can throw fireballs. And then this last one we have is Kasumi from Dead or Alive, the barely clothed fighting game. Kasumi, I read up on her. I didn't know she's one of the main characters of Dead or Alive. She's very nice and wears this little skimpy blue number thing. You can see her tidy whities, but they're blue. She's got like teleportation powers, I think, which is pretty awesome. And I think katana blades as well. So keep that in mind if that's your thing.
Okay, so
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Wed, bed, dead. What are your choices here?
All right, so the Liu Kang man, he's got to be dead. I'm sorry.
Really? How come?
Because I want that bandana. if I can kill him and take the bandana, I'll be very happy.
How would you kill Liu Kang? He's very tough.
I mean, you said fireballs and stuff. I'd hack him. Can I hack him? Does he have robot parts?
No.
I'll have to shoot him.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Just like that.
I mean, I don't do it anymore, but I'd have to.
Right. You probably get someone to do it too if you had to.
I mean, I could do that.
You still know people.
So bed is going to be the lady.
Kasumi.
Clearly. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll pull out the special set.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very kind of you.
She seems like a nice lady.
Very gentlemanly.
Yes. Yeah. And I would marry the ladder. I would marry the ladder. Yeah. Hey, do you know how hard it is to get up a building?
No, I mean, I would imagine. Yeah.
I mean, like, none of the ladders work. None of them. The escape ladders, none of them work. I'd like to have a ladder ready for me at any time.
No building is up to code in Night City, huh?
None of them.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a good. Yeah. Always having a ladder around. It's pretty good. All right. Here's what I'll do. I mean, you can't really fuck a ladder, can you? People,
No.
if you can fuck a ladder, tweet me and find out. Tell me how you do it at Playable Podcast.
In Night City, you can fuck a ladder. That's why they're so. That's why they're not there. People clearly want to fuck them.
Why they don't work anymore? They're too tired. I'm going to wed Liu Kang because you got this very respected fighter, this super humble, down to earth guy who everyone respects except Shao Kahn.
But he would fight for you.
He would fight for you, fight for your honor, right? He could roast a mean marshmallow super fast. I think had some s'mores. So we'll wed him. He wins tournaments, so he's paid. You know what I mean? He travels a ton. I like to go with him sometimes. I got to bed Kasumi here. I think it just kind of makes sense. And she's nice. She's very short, apparently, I was reading. So I have to figure that out since I'm very tall. But we'll see what we can do. And then I got to dead the ladder also. I don't think that's you actually you married it, but I will dead the ladder here. Probably just like throw it outside, light on fire.
Are you climbing buildings at all? Do you need that?
Not really. That's why I don't really need it. I'm tall enough. I don't really need I don't really go on ladders that often.
Yeah, so you don't need the ladder.
No, I mean, what's the point, right? I guess sometimes it'd be quicker. Hey, can I go up there real quick? Sure, but I don't know. In this situation, doesn't seem that great. So
no.
Yeah. There we go. Joey, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For joining us today. I mean, it was really interesting. I hope your wife Metal Veg. I hope you guys live a long, happy life together. I hope things get better in Night City because I want, I assume it's because we're doing so bad in my timeline, this era that it just continues to get worse.
It does. It does. But the good news is that this used to be California. So, I mean, it's pretty good.
It's crazy. Hopefully you keep prospering and doing well. And, kick David his nuts for us over here. Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah, he deserves it. But thanks for joining us again. Everybody else, thank you for listening. And we will talk to you all next week. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. Bye. Today's playable character was played by Steve Esposito. Check out his podcast anywhere called Copper Piece. And also check out his video games website, stevesgamingcorner.com.